Hello everyone, today I thought we'd have a little tutorial on Trailmakers today. I'm going to show you how to build an ultra functional cockpit to improve your jets and planes. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. I always like to start with the seat. Then from there I'm going to head to structures, start laying down some few foundations. Now that block in the center there can easily be replaced with something decorative or logic, depending on whatever your needs are. Alright, now we're going to go down to logic. We're going to grab the number display. We're going to go ahead and program this because they're both going to be the same. Put it on call. And do that. Next we're going to go down to sensors. We're going to grab an angle sensor. There we go. Then we're going to, I don't know why I did that. We're going to grab a speed sensor. And altitude sensor. Alright, so I personally like to put my speed on the left and my altitude on the right, but you can do it however you like. Just set them to measurement. Connect them to the corresponding number. And make sure they're cranked all the way down. There we go. Alright, next. We're going to grab this. We're going to make that glass. Now we're building the canopy. Going to put that there. We're going to go into slope. Grab this. Stick it there. Also glass. If you want it to be tinted and still be able to see through, liveries are great for that. There we go. Next one, I'm going to grab another 1x2. And guess it again, glass. Nice. Alright, next. We're going to go back into structure. And we're going to grab a windshield. This one specifically. And finally, a shield to put on top. You can also use the long hood decorative block depending on the build. Once again, glass. Alright, so next, we're not going to put this to glass quite yet. We're going to put it to the one with the bumps so we can see. Now we're going to go into liveries. You can use whatever one you want, but personally, if you're doing vanilla, I recommend that one. Alright. First, we're going to select our colors. I'm going to go for neon green. And then for this secondary, we're going to put none so we can see right through it. Next, we're going to shrink it down. About the size of one of the squares. We're going to go back a little bit. Try and line up as best we can. Maybe a tad smaller. I think that should be decent. Actually, I think we're going to reverse those colors. There we go. Now, we're going to make it glass. Bam. Alright, so I'm just going to extend this on the ground real quick so we don't tip over. Alright, so this is what it should look like in first person. Altitude on that side, speed on this side. Now, I've already prepared a little fighter jet to, as a demonstration purposes. Alright, so it's important to remember that the speed is in meters per second. If you see the roll indicator works, I would personally like it if they added a full-on functional blocks that like gauges and stuff. For example, a artificial horizon. But as you can see, when I fire, this was not lined up quite as good because I threw it together for demonstration purposes. But you're gonna have to tinker with it. But that's roughly on target, give or take some spread. Could be pretty good for doing long range shots. Well, that's about it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and have a pleasant evening.